RGT versus RGT. We got the RGT Desert Fox versus the RGT Rock Cruiser.
I gave you a head start, I still won.
Alright. So, as we see, that was very much Gap City right there. So that was Gap City. That was Gap City. The RGT Rock Cruiser is much faster than the Desert Fox, the RGT Desert Fox. They both rock the same 20-turn motor, but their gearing is different. Here we go. Uh-oh. I'm getting this weed caught up in the axle. Alright.
Now you flip over and go in there. Now you flip over. Wait, you made it on the first attempt?
First attempt.
Oh my. So if I flip over.
First attempt. You gotta make it down now without flipping.
That counts.
Yeah, I did it. That's what you did last time, so we're gonna keep it going.
That counts. It didn't count.
Oh boy.
That counted, so you win. I said that counted though. Hey, but I still made it though.
You made it up, but you didn't finish it, so.
So you won?
Yeah, I won, so we'll do it again. Got climb down and.
How about this? You gotta make it down the hill, and then you gotta climb down that part without flipping over. Sound like a good idea?
Hey, no, that's not an issue.
What?
I said that's not an issue.
Really isn't. I add that into it for jokes. Hey, if you flip over and if you're doing that, that's just a blooper. So you have to climb down there and then climb back up.
Now, yeah, you ain't gotta climb back up. Hey, and you would get stuck. You gotta keep your angles right so you don't get hung up. You ain't gonna get unstuck like that, cause your wheel's not touching anything. What? You hung up right in the middle, so you. I guess you are. What? I'm gonna try. That was too easy.
It really was.
So I'm gonna try a different side. I'm gonna try this side. Now, this is gonna be ugly. This might be ugly because it's gonna be like in an angle.
Yeah, so that first part was way too easy.
Alright, I'm gonna try this side.
Are you? I don't do wrong and the neck gets stuck on me. The neck gets stuck.
That was too easy too.
Wait, what'd you do? Okay, never. Oh, now you gotta make one flipping over.
I came on that side.
What, the side I'm on?
Yeah, went straight up. Without falling. Uh-oh.
Now you gotta make it down. Oh, you made it.
You know it?
What?
Yeah, I gunned it. That's the only thing I could do.
It didn't count.
Yeah, it do count. I put like this. You ain't flipped all the way over, your wheel's still touching the ground, so if you can get your, nope, without you touching it, you gotta get it. There you go. I was gonna say, you gotta get the wheels back on. Boom, I won. Nope, you flipped over. That's flip. So 2 to 1, 2 to nothing, 2 zip.
This mountain's too
It ain't too distant. Actually, it's easier now because it ain't as tall as it was. So the water then eroded it a little bit.
How am I stuck on that? How am I stuck on that?
Well, first of all, you need to look at your whole truck and see what it is that's stuck. And whatever's stuck, then you need to find a way. Don't touch it. Nope. No, you can't see like raising it up. You need to be looking around up under there. See what it's hung up under.
Oh, that little flick.
And if it is, then now you know you need to angle it in a way where it doesn't get hung. So you might need to put your wheel over to the right or to the left, or have your wheel go over whatever, so you don't get hung up. You're gonna have to bag up a little bit to get off of it. Now, now you know you're getting hung up straight that way, so. But if you keep on going that way, you're gonna flip over. No, you ain't at the top. Now you gotta get down. Why would you stop? You should have gunned it. So, yeah, if I make it up here with less attempts and I don't flip over at the end, yeah, I win.
I got like 2 attempts. You gotta do it in 1 attempt. What?
Thank you very much. First attempt.
Now you gotta make the elbow.
Now to come on down.
Flip.
Yeah, but I still win.
He flipped.
Although I flipped, I got up there with less attempts, so I still win.
Yeah, that might be. Let's see if I get stuck this time. And I'm stuck again. Are you looking? Made it.
How you really?
I was playing with you.
You talking about he made it?
I was playing with you. Ah. Try again. Okay. I'm literally at the top and I'm stuck. I'm literally at the top. I just back up. Right. Left. And got it. I only made it. You gotta make it 2 attempts again. That was 2 attempts, right? Was that 2
I'm
or
gonna
1?
make it in 1. It wasn't 1, that's for sure.
I those 2. Again. So again.
I'm gonna make it in one attempt every time, because I know the perfect line to take. So after you done it, you gotta know, all right, that line ain't working for me, or maybe I need to try a different line on my next attempt.
What's that line?
Boom.
That's the easiest line.
Every time.
That's the easiest line.
Every time.
Every time 1 attempt.
1 attempt every time.
Yeah.
Call me every time. Call me Mr. Every Time 1 attempt. Call me 1 time every attempt. Every attempt 1 time. I didn't flip. Mr. 1 time, that's what you call me. Mr. 1 time. Cause that's all it's gonna take, 1 time.
I barely touched the throttle and I already flipped over. I barely touched the throttle. Barely. And I flip over instantly. Boom, made it. Hey, look.
Yeah, but it wasn't the first it wasn't the first attempt either though.
Yeah, I made it though. I made it though.
Watch Mr. 1 time.
I'm gonna smack your thing off the top. I'm gonna smack your RC off the thing you made.
Mr. 1 time, here I come. Mr. 1 time coming. Mr. One Time. One time.
I want to see this.
Mr. One Time. Oh, Mr. One Time ain't finna flip over. Really? Look, Mr. One Time. One time.
You know if you flip over, you still win, right? If you flip over, you still win?
Yep, because I only did it one time.
I keep getting 2 attempts every time. Yeah, make it. Go on, flip over. Or not.
Then you be flipping over coming down.
I made it.
You made it this time. Any other time you flipping over.
Alright, I think I'm ready. Okay, so I think I'm ready now.
Ha, okay.
So I think I am.
See, that lets me know that you don't be watching me when I go because if you did, you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna run the same pad he did. Since he doing that Mr. One Time, you'd be like, I want to be Mr. One Time too.
Boom.
Yeah, but now you gotta end it now. What you gonna do to it? What you gonna do? Yep, flipped over. I knew it was gonna happen.
No, I made 1 attempt though.
Yeah, one attempt, but you flipped over. So now I gotta make it 1 attempt and not flip over to win. But you know Mr. One Time gonna do it. I have no issue.
I got so close. I thought about the gun and then jump off.
Mr. One Time coming. Don't worry. Mr. One Time coming.
I'll knock that thing off. I'll knock that thing off the hill.
One time.
I'll knock that thing off the hill. You make it. You make it for 2 times in a row.
One time.
Go ahead, go ahead, come on down. You already know what I'm gonna do, right?
Mr. One Time.
Ain't still on.
Mr. One Time.
We were tied for a second, weren't we? I said we were tied for a second.
Mr. One Time never ties.
Alright, sure.
You go the same way every time it gets stuck.
I can stuck. I'm not playing around. Just to die. You think that's a joke? You think that's a joke? You ready? You ready? You ready? That didn't count.
Yeah, it did.
That didn't count.
Yeah, nope, no, I don't care. Hey, you had already started your attempt, so whether you backing up, turning, going forward, you flip over, that's considered your.
This thing is in the way.
So okay, that's an obstacle. Guess what? You got to go around the obstacle
You know what? I'm starting way up here. Now.
and still flip. Wow! Wow!
I quit.
Yeah.
I quit.
Yeah.
I quit.
See, you got to pick that perfect place, that perfect path. All right, guys, that's the end of this video. The RGT Desert Fox versus the RGT Rock Cruiser. It's hard to say which one is actually better overall. In a sense, I mean, I guess it's pretty much who you talk to and what you feel about the crawlers. But to be honest with you, for me, the Desert Fox crawl better, especially up the little hills and stuff like that, because of the weight distribution where all the weight is up front. So today it actually rolled over a few times, and a few times it was because I took the wrong path and I had a deeper drop than I thought it was. Then a few other times it did it just because of the center of gravity, because I did adjust the height of the Desert Fox because I was trying to limit the body rub with the wheels. So I actually adjusted the shocks, and which raised, I adjusted the shocks. I moved them from the top slot and moved them down maybe like to the third slot, which raised the truck up and made the center of gravity be a little bit higher too. So that's another thing that kind of affected the stability of the truck. But not too bad. I mean, it did, like I said, it did roll over a few times, and I just tried to eliminate that wheel rub against the body, and it still had a little bit, but nothing like it was in the first video. So I think overall I'm satisfied with it. I think I probably, if I was really just competing, I would probably drop it back down either to maybe maybe not the first slot, maybe just the second slot, to kind of lower it a little bit. But with that being said, I enjoy this Desert Fox. I mean, this actually is my new favorite crawler. So I actually enjoy this crawler right now more than any other crawler I have. So I like it better than the Grundo. I like it better than the HG. I like it better than the RGT Land, the RGT Rock Cruiser. But with that being said, the RGT Desert Fox, man, I love this crawler, man. You can't go wrong with this crawler because, like I said, it has a lot of things that you would want, I mean, in a crawler. Other than, like I said, it don't have all the fancy accessories and stuff like the 2-speed transmission, and it doesn't have a winch and all that. But it does have all the lights. I mean, it has signal lights, hazard lights, headlights, roof rack light. So I mean, it's nice. So with that being said, this is the end of the video. We'll see you all on the next video. Y'all be safe, and y'all look out for new videos coming.